Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Lines Forever. Do a little 5x5 today. Montana again. This time we have You Do Not Know Me. I'll tell you who this is. It is Tagada. You don't know who Tagada is? Well, you probably don't know who Tagada is. But that's who it is. So, UEF versus UEF. We're on Ambush Pass. 5x5 map. Main feature you want to take note of, you haven't played this map before, what do you look for? Well, you say you have a normal base, 2 mechs is kind of pretty close, 4 in your core base, normal stuff, no hydrocarbon. Then these chunky chunks of mass are the main feature you want to look at first. Then we look outside the base. We have 2 expansion bases, so you're gonna have to get one of these to achieve parity. And then we have this interesting middle feature where we have some mass fabs, P-gens, some buildings, energy storage here, and it's defended by PDs. So this is reclaim to be gotten. Now the mass fabs will probably blow up and kill the reclaim. So you kind of don't want to use arties to kill this stuff. You would rather reclaim it with engineers. So for the opening build order, you want to have heavy assist on the ACU and prioritize power generators, and maybe take mexes slightly slower. Don't instantly go for mexes. And then you want to go grab all these mass chunks, and then your engineer building factory should have attack move, so it's grabbing trees. Your engineers aren't kept idle. You have to make a couple tanks to protect these engineers that are expanding. And pick a side for ACU to go to. So you can see at the top you're sort of closer, maybe slightly closer to this side. But you can really go either way. Air is quite good on this map, but difficult to use, you know. It's 5x5, so you can get mobile AAs out in places. We have a lab. Gets cut out by a striker. Third factory coming up for Montana. Very low on power here. How? What? He has... Well, he has a lot of mass in the bank. And he has only 4 power generators. So he has, let's see, 3,000 in power reclaim. Meanwhile, so that's pretty good. Quite a lot more than Tagada has, but Tagada has a lot more power, and he's now making an air factory. So at this point, see with this balance, you want to just grab these guys, stop reclaiming trees, throw down 2 factories as fast as you can, and then go back to reclaiming. Same with Montana, needs more assist. So at the start, you want to just have tanks only, the odd scout. You don't really want arties. Actually, you want an arty pretty early. A radar at the front is quite nice, gives you really good coverage in front of your base, and then get an arty to start working on the PDs, so you can get this mid reclaim before your opponent. There's also a couple of mexes, but they're generally don't come into play. And also you want to try replace the build power of your ACU quite quickly on this map, because it's 5x5, so getting across the map towards your opponent's base and towards your desired expansion is important. Tagada expanding fast here, should be getting a PD down after these mexes try and defend him. He has only 1 tank defending here, and Montana hasn't sent anything in this direction. He's being very defensive here. He should be... Well, he could expand faster in this direction, certainly. He could also attempt to raid. Here are the Artie's going to work. So you can see there's pretty significant reclaim in this building as well. There's quite a lot. And some of the reclaim dies to the explosion of the buildings, but still not bad. So we have a fight over here. Some mechs is being denied. Some reclaim being left near Tagada. Factory-wise, well, we have an air factory, which is most important. With a bomber building, we have 6 land factories working. Meanwhile, we have 6 factories. This one seems to have just finished, and 7th one coming up. But Tagada has this expansion. This one is contested. Both ACUs going to the same side. And now Tagada even getting a PD up here. He's basically getting this for free. He only has a couple of tanks here and an engineer. So this is huge for him. And a bit of a misstep from Montana. He also has extremely low power build here. And he's missing some mass reclaim. He has mixed in a couple of mobile anti-airs because he is not making any air. Montana now getting surrounded by a lot of tanks, and he could be in trouble. So again, ACU and ACU combat, you want to generally focus on the tanks in most scenarios, so that take away DPS from your enemy and gain veterancy. Tagada, however, just working on the ACU, doing as much damage as he can. So there's not many tanks in range, now there are. Also, early energy storage can give you a lot more, increase your DPS a fair bit, but Tagada lacking some power, well, lacking mass, and doesn't have much overflow, so not too big a deal. There's a lot of reclaim building up here, and these bombers are pretty dangerous. It's actually clearing out his mid with bombers as well. Some raid here, but that can be cleaned up by bombers as well. Montana burning, and he has a significant HP disadvantage now. If we look at this eco, it's a nice balance, but he doesn't have map control. Tagada sending every single tank to the other side. It's getting raided slightly here, but it doesn't matter. If he can secure this reclaim field, he wins the game. And he actually already has an engineer here. That's a very nice play to have be reclaiming the fight as it's happening. Needs to get even more engineers in here to expand. He has the control. Montana is very low on HP now, and he needs his vet level. He's still attacking the ACU, however. Needs to change targets, as he does here, to get that first vet so he can survive. But there's bombers, a lot of them coming in. Does he have any anti-air? I don't see any. Needs to throw up a static one perhaps, and oh, it's going to be too difficult to dodge all these bombers. I think you can dodge UEF bombers, but when there's this many of them and you have 200 HP, it's not easy. 50 HP. The bombers, 70 HP still. Dodging like a champ. Oh, headshot. The fast GG from Tagada. Obviously enjoyed that win. So that's just a quick little one. You know, it's important to know how to play 5x5 maps. And this is the main mistake here. I mean, Tagada got this for free, so interesting build order though. With only 4 P-gens, he's able to get like 3 factories up. That's pretty interesting. A lot of power reclaim, tree reclaim there. If Montana doesn't give this away for free, I mean, he's probably looking pretty good. But as it stands, he gave this away, and Tagada just had some extra units, and you can see had quite low HP, so was able to retreat and finish Montana off with the bombers. Don't underestimate bombers on 5x5. Can be quite good, and against ACUs they can do a lot of damage. So it's just a short one for today. Tune in tomorrow, hopefully, for another one. I'll see you next time. Thanks for sending me replays, guys. People have actually sent some to me now recently, so keep that up. Point out interesting things to me. If you got a team game replay, I might cast it, or a settings replay, or just good 1v1s. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Let's check out the score screen. Score is very deceptive, but in this case, yeah, Tagada kind of ahead there. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen 100 energy wasted. Holy shit, I don't think I've ever seen someone waste that little power. That's actually ridiculous. 100 power wasted? That's it? What the hell? Give this man a medal.